David Snell again with ExecutiveRestoration.com. And what we're going to be talking about here, folks, I've got family surgeon on the phone from Shelby, Ohio, Dave Snell from Charlotte, North Carolina, and we're going to be talking about mold removal and meth removal. And I'd like to start out by asking Finley Surgeon some questions about mold removal and meth removal. First of all, Finley, is meth removal and mold removal, are they basically the same concept?
Yes.
Okay, and tell me more. Tell us more.
Well, I would like to have this as a DIY to help the homeowners and people who have rental properties, and how they can do this safely if they do it themselves
And
by
what
having the proper PPE.
and what does DIY mean? Okay, DIY means do it yourself, right?
Yes.
Okay, so some of the people out there don't know what a lot of these terms that we know what they are. So I just want to make sure that everybody understands what terminology means, like PPE, personal protection equipment, or professional protection equipment. But continue on. So we're doing a DIY, do it yourself, for people who need some tips about mold removal, meth removal. Go.
Yes. And I like to talk about meth and how you can do the remediation of meth. Is the first step you would have to do is to take out all the carpet and light fixtures, cabinets, just pretty much just gut the whole house. And then after you get all that, and of course the padding, the carpet, and after you get all that tore out, you use this one foam machine that foams it, which makes it stick on the wall better, the dwell time, and you would spray the whole entire house, the subfloors, the walls, ceiling, everything, and then it would be tested by an IH, which is a industrial hygienist, and he would come back and tell you if it passed or fails, and then the ductwork will also need to be cleaned, swept out, and then we use this fog machine, and this fog machine will fog all the cold air returns and also the heat runs. And after you get that the pass or to fail, the HVAC, which is the furnace, the furnace will need to be cleaned, wipe down the egg corals, and there is on some jobs that the furnace just needs to be replaced.
Okay, so are you saying that um, most of the time that we could do a duct and return cleaning for meth removal? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yes.
But sometimes we need to replace the runs, the vents, the HVAC or heating and cooling system. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's good to know. Very good to know. Please continue.
And as far as how meth and the mold remediation is somewhat the same or similar, is on some mold jobs you would have to clean the ductwork and also help back the walls and then the floors, and also sometimes you got to tear out some drywall, and the type of chemical that they use for the meth is called crystal clear, and it's normally runs about, I think, about $300 to $500, and in some cases you have to treat the house at least twice and sometimes three times, and that's the way that we did it, and it worked out well.
So let me make sure I understand what you're saying. So you spray? Do you spray everything in the house down with this product?
Yes, with a foam machine.
Okay, with the foam
That is very
machine.
important.
So you spray everything down, all your walls, all the ceilings, all everything. Of course, typically you have a completely vacant home. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so you got to take all the padding out, all the carpeting out. So then you get a vacuum system. Does it have to be have a HEPA filter on the vacuum system?
They don't have to now. You can use a wet vac
Okay,
to
like a
actually
shop vac.
get all this stuff off the floor.
Okay, so you don't need the HEPA to contain any small particles or anything like that. Okay, so that's good to know. So there are some similarities, folks, between meth removal and mold removal. Um, is there any other things that you'd like to add for meth removal? For example, when you're doing all this work, do you need to set up an air scrubber?
Yes, I would.
Okay, and folks, for the people who don't know what an air scrubber is, let me explain to you what it is. Basically, an air scrubber is real simple. It's actually cleaning the air. It goes through different stages of filters. It goes through a HEPA filter, of course. But remember, whether you go from a mold removal job to a meth removal job, please, 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 this is priority one. Clean and sanitize all equipment and supplies and tools that you use so you don't contaminate one job from another job that you've already been to. So whether it's mold removal or meth removal, let's think safety, let's think clean, and let's think about protecting our body with PPE, personal protective equipment like Tyvek suits, full face respirator with cartridge filters. None of this, paper stuff on your face that you buy in the home improvement stores. In other words, protect your health, and your health will protect your wealth. And this is David Snell with ExecutiveRestoration.com with our special guest today, Finley Surgeoner with BioPro Restoration. Thank you so much, Finley.
Thank you, Brother Dave.